All right. Welcome, everybody. Man, you up
Oh,
first.
hi. Sorry, I didn't know you didn't say you didn't count
I
me
said
in or
already.
anything.
I'm pressing record.
Dang.
Whatever.
Is this how we
Introduce
starting anyway?
Huh?
Is this how we're starting off?
Yeah. Why not?
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, very. Because I'm pretty sure your mic just went out.
No, it didn't.
I can't hear you.
Oh,
Can you hear her?
I hear.
All right. We're going to roll with it.
See?
And hope for the best. Mm-hmm. All right.
okay.
So you're up first, Jimmy.
Who are
Oh,
you?
no, you're not. You're supposed to introduce yourself.
I'm Maine,
And I'm Shy.
and we are the new kids.
Yay. And we have a special guest today. We have Barry.
Mhm.
Yay. Oh, wait.
Yay.
I was
Where's
say
my
where the
phone?
sound.
I can't hear. Yay. Clap, clap, clap. Welcome, Barry.
Thank you so much for having me back.
Of course, of
Yes.
course. I looked at your the outline for your episode and I was
Uh-huh.
like, dang, that was 6 years ago.
Yeah,
Wow. Time flies, don't
Man,
it?
I
that's
was like,
crazy.
this is crazy.
That's
So
crazy.
what's been new in these
Man,
6 years?
whew, 6 years. Oh my God, what hasn't happened? I've done it all since then. I've done it all. I don't even know how to answer that for real. And it's just I'm in a transition phase where I'm jumping in front of the spotlight now. Like I'm
Yay.
transitioning to me as the main artist now. I've done it
Mm.
for so many other people over the years. It's my turn. So.
How does
Oh,
that
yeah.
feel?
It's definitely nerve-wracking because I'm just not that guy to be like, look at me, and I'm not in this age that we are with creation where I feel like I have to constantly put things out to be seen.
Mhm.
I'm just not that guy, and I'm trying
Yeah.
to
Adjust.
but people have been saying at least the last couple months, like I don't know what it's been, but the more I talk, the more people want to hear. So I'm just gonna start just dropping stuff when I feel like it.
Oh, well,
So like I've been doing, just got to
Okay.
present myself different than I've been doing before.
That's what's up. Now we
Thank
do
you.
have a request. And by
Okay.
we, I mean me.
Okay.
I want to be on the Ladies Love lyrics or
Okay.
whatever. I want to be on there. So
Okay.
just whenever you're ready. I'm not gonna know the lyrics, but I'm gonna try.
Okay.
that's the
Okay.
precursor.
All right, that's the fun in it though.
I'm gonna be honest
That's the
with you.
fun in it,
I ain't
though,
gonna
like-
know nary a lyric,
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah,
gonna try.
yeah.
I'm gonna use my context clues.
Okay. You know, I lightweight forgot about that show. I bring it back.
Yes,
Yeah.
you
I'll bring it
should.
back.
And I
Means
wanna
you
be
come
on-
on too.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tag team it or
Yeah, hey.
Yeah.
okay.
I low key had recruited her. I was like, Jermaine, we should be on this show.
Okay. Then.
And
All
then
right.
we gonna just ask Barry when we
Yeah,
record.
yeah. Okay.
you
If
know?
that's the case, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I already actually have another season written out. I just haven't like quote unquote casted, which is really me asking people to be on. But it's ready to go when I'm ready to push the button. So because of that, give me another month.
All right,
All
I
right.
got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Period.
And then I also
Okay, another request. All right.
I also want to be
Now,
on the
since you're
eating show,
here,
Oh, okay.
since you're here,
but
Okay.
I'm vegetarian. So
technically
pescatarian.
pescatarian, but
but
Okay, well, like the last season, we had like 3 to 4 episodes was sponsored, and they were all vegan dishes.
okay.
So, it's not out of the realm of doing something towards pescatarians, but that just can be expensive.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's originally why I said vegetarian, because vegetarian is normally
yeah,
pretty in the middle.
yeah. Am I going to do another season? Yeah, I don't know, man. It was a lot that went into the 2 later seasons that I did, and
Sometimes you just gotta,
it's gonna take
It was
it's gonna take a
great?
lot to me. Yes, it was fun.
yeah.
It's gonna take a lot for me to do it. Maybe I just do it that where it'll look different moving forward. But the way I was doing it before was a headache.
Okay, well, if you decide to do it,
Yes.
I'm gonna be home.
Okay.
So.
All right. Okay.
You ready?
Okay. I look forward to it.
All right. So now we're changing the format's a little different since the last time you
Mhm.
were here.
Mhm.
So it's not going to be as interviewee, but more so just hop in on the topics and we'll have a great time.
That's cool.
Feel free to chime
Thanks.
in.
Thanks again for inviting me under this space.
Of course.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Okay.
Now, Jermaine,
Yes.
I am going to let Barry answer the do you know your Detroit business because he has a better chance of getting it right than I do.
First of all, we skipped over a whole part. The question of the day.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Girl.
And
Mhm.
that's my question too.
Yes.
And I forgot the question. All right, so question of the day.
Mhm.
Do you have a comfort show?
Mhm.
And if so, what is it? Who won the go
Yes.
first?
I mean, I have like I'm gonna say my number one has always been Martin. I don't know. I've always been drawn to the show. I know the episodes like the back of my hand. But then it also had another show like this might be taboo to say, but the Cosby Show at one point was like you could throw that on. I can watch that all day. What's another show? My Wife and Kids. I guess that's a good one. Yeah, but typically black sitcoms is my jam. So like that's usually what I throw on when I'm just chilling, loafing around on the couch.
All right, Jermaine, what about you? Even though I know the answer.
What you gonna say?
If I had to answer for you, the answer would be Murder, She Wrote or Monk.
Okay, those are also very good answers.
Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Listen. There's also a lot of shows, of course, and I hate that networks do this. It's like they draw up these really good series and then they just kind of drop them. So one of my really, really interesting comfort shows is Prison Break. I think it used to come on A&E. It was a scripted show.
Yep.
Okay.
And then The Librarians on TNT.
Okay.
What were they doing on The Librarians?
So The Librarians is more like sci-fi, fantasy mixed also with like a historical perspective. So you have like different mythologies tied in, and it's kind of like the classic good versus evil, and you have this group of librarians, quote unquote, who are essentially fighters, or the protectors of all good. So that's their journey. Like they're going through books, they're going through history. So it also has the educational component to it too.
Y'all remember that movie The Page Master? With Macaulay Culkin, he got lost in the library and he ended up like going through the books. And
So
he had to like kind of fight his way out of the books, like Moby Dick and all these other villains and things like that.
Yeah.
And he had to. That's how he can jump back into reality. Yeah, remind me of that a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of like what is the movies? Because it also has kind of like a treasure hunt aspect to it too. So yeah, I really like it.
Okay. I like those. So mine are
right now.
Yeah, everybody is probably gonna guess. Number one, if I had to pick a comfort show, if I had to narrow it down, I would probably say the first one is Girlfriends.
Okay, I was gonna guess that actually. I was gonna guess that.
I just restarted Girlfriends 2 days ago, and I've seen it 50 million times. And I had typed it into Netflix, and for a second it was like a little delay. And I want y'all to know I had a full-on attitude. I was pissed. I was like, I know they ain't take off Girlfriends and they ain't tell me. So that's number one. Number two is Grey's Anatomy. I rewatched that all day.
It's like
long.
20 seasons of Grey's.
No, it's like more like 40.
Yeah,
40,
it's like
really? Okay.
I think they're on season like 23 or
Oh,
something.
see, I was joking saying 20.
Yeah, no. You're not far off by any means.
See, a show like that,
I seen a tweet. Somebody tweeted the other day, like, I guess the season just got renewed, and somebody was like,
"Oh, baby, they can wrap it up.
You can suggest blowing it up, but they've already done that 3 times. We need something else."
The Hospital literally just blew up last season, at the end of last season. But what they keep doing is like blowing up parts
sections,
of the hospital,
not
the
whole
thing.
hospital.
Honestly, tear it all down. But yeah, my third one, and this is the one that everybody gonna make fun of me for all the time. It's fine. Law and Order SVU. I can watch that all day.
Yeah, I used to be like that with Law and Order too. For sure. It's not a show. It's not a show where you have to watch for the entire season.
Like you can pick it up anywhere. Yeah.
So I totally get it.
See?
I totally get it.
There was a point in time though where I felt like Law and Order, especially SVU, got a little too close to reality.
For sure.
Yeah, that episode that they swear it's not about Chris Brown and Rihanna.
It's a little too real. It's a little too real.
Like y'all can't.
It's too parasocial for me.
That and the one with Megan Good.
Yeah,
that was who was it? Ray Rice. It was one of a football player that had dragged the girl up and all that. They did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, straight from the headlines, allegedly.
Okay.
To allegedly. TV, maybe allegedly. All right, man, you ready?
Okay. Yes, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
And Shariah, you can't opt out. You can make a guess.
I did not opt out. I deferred.
No. Anyway, no. Okay, so this segment is called "Do You Know Your Detroit Business?" So this is a fill in the blank. Okay. It should be fairly easy.
Okay.
She say that all the time, and it don't be easy, and I be getting it wrong.
Okay. So, like, is there a hint before the question, or
Well,
is
okay,
there
I can give you
like
a
a
hint.
jingle along with
It's
it?
a nickname.
Okay.
It's a nickname.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Detroit was once known as the blank of the West because of its architecture.
Paris.
See?
Okay.
Oh,
Easy.
easy. Look at that. You did so great that I didn't even have to answer. That is amazing.
See?
Because I would have been like,
You didn't know that?
No.
No.
Oh, Barry.
Detroit.
It would have been. See,
Yeah.
And it makes sense. It makes sense because of the names, the street names, all that. I get it. But I would have gotten that wrong. Or it would have taken me a while to get there. And we don't be having a while.
I'll be giving her easy questions. Be just throwing it over there.
Whatever. I be getting the true or false questions wrong. So
Yeah.
Damn.
I'd be like, I got a 50-50 chance. I'm gonna just throw it out there, see what happens. And I'll be loud and wrong every time. But that's all right. That's okay. It's fine. I always blame it on me living in Nebraska for like 15 years. I think that's a good enough reason.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like Nebraska is like, I don't want to shit on Nebraska. I don't want to go there on Nebraska. But yes, that could be valid.
You know,
I feel like it's like just it's in the middle of the map for one.
Flyover state.
Yeah, it's like people just drive through Nebraska by accident. I just feel like
I didn't mean to go that way.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
kind of, but also it's a lot. It's a lot more of
Like a lot
us
of
there.
agriculture out there.
No,
No.
not
they-
in Omaha. Not
Okay.
at least not in Omaha. Omaha is like, you know, it's just a small city.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I do feel like that's like a part of. Isn't it a part of the plains or like starting to head towards that area where I feel like the architecture would be significantly high for like grains and stuff like that?
Yes, so but most
Statewide,
of
not
that
Omaha.
is it's in Iowa,
Mm.
but they're, you know,
Okay.
they're right there next to each other. So
Okay.
Maybe blowing over.
yeah, you know, just blow over a little bit. But like the more like, I hate this word because I cannot say it. Rural area. That's exactly what it sounds like every time I try to say that word. But those areas, you know, yeah. But you know, there's a nice, you know, Omaha lit. You know,
Never
I
thought
lived there.
I would hear the two words.
I lived there like during the time that I feel like I would have learned some of the questions that.
What time was that?
I moved in 8th grade.
Okay.
And then I didn't come back until 2013.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, a nice little time.
Okay.
Would I do it again? No. But you know, we live and we learn.
And we ball.
And always.
Did you say we do it?
Yeah, we ball.
And we ball. I thought you said and we golf. I was like, girl, I don't golf. I don't
Girl.
golf at all. My bad. Anywho, all right. Y'all ready for our research topic?
Sure am.
All right. So this should be fun
Mhm.
because this is another topic from Aaron. So thank you, Aaron, for this topic. And please stop thinking we're super smart because this was hard. Now, his question or a topic that he wanted us to discuss was apathy syndrome. So for those of you that are like me and did not know what apathy syndrome is, it is a state of primary motivational loss characterized by a significant reduction in goal-directed behavior, cognition, and emotion compared to a person's previous functioning. It's generally secondary to neurological diseases such as dementia, Parkinson's, etc. According to the Parkinson's Foundation, up to 40% of people with Parkinson's experience apathy syndrome. So the one of the things that stuck out to me is that apathy syndrome and depression are very
linked.
intertwined.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. And then it was also interesting to see the difference. So the main difference between apathy and depression is that apathy causes a lack of emotion versus depression causing negative emotion.
So in looking up apathy and looking up like the generational impacts of apathy, how it can span across generations, and just looking at some of the research, why do you think the older we get, the more prevalent it can become? Even with as much activity and as much information as we know now, why do you think it's still something that is like still prevalent in today's society?
In terms of, I think it's more present now, or not even more present, why it's still present is because of that secondary component. I think it's more so of the other illnesses being a thing, because there's no cure for Parkinson's or dementia.
Yeah.
So I think that it naturally is just going to continue to occur. If it's, something that's, I don't know, the research on it was kind of weird because most of the research participants are older.
Yeah.
So that just kind of leaves the younger people just kind of out of the research a little bit.
Which is unfortunate, because I think that by classifying it as a behavior or disease that occurs mostly in older generations really robs us of seeing how we can combat it earlier and earlier.
Yeah.
Because it does exist in, teenagers. It does exist in millennials and Gen X and boomers. And so we need to start really exploring what triggers it, how, and what are some areas that we can learn to combat it, so that we can start to put these areas in place earlier and earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like change, but modify behavior, essentially.
Yeah. One of the things that I saw, it was about like looking at the people, or looking at younger people that may experience apathy. You can kind of look at it almost like a precursor, because a lot of the like dementia, Parkinson's, all that, you're not tested for that until you start having symptoms, which is normally later in life.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we start doing the research the other way around, can we find that there's, these genetic links to those diseases earlier in life compared to later?
I mean, but look how long it took us to start testing adults for autism. We knew back then.
I think with autism, where it gets confusing is like how it was labeled. Back then. Back then it was like, you autistic, you up out of here. Like it was
but we just didn't talk about it.
Yeah, we just didn't talk about it. And then it's like somebody made a post and it was like, I think we talked about it before. She was like, well, we swear autism is new, but you got an auntie that can hear electricity. And I was like,
you can laugh, Gary. Yeah. But we had ways to dismiss this type of behavior, because we've never really addressed the root cause of it, or that there are healthy ways to seek out help.
Yeah,
like absolutely. There's nothing wrong in seeking out help, seeking out guidance from trusted professionals. Do not be
heavy on the professional. Don't put it in ChatGPT.
Be using ChatGPT as your therapist, please.
Definitely not TikTok.
Man,
TikTok will have you thinking everything is wrong with you.
I've seen people talking to ChatGPT like a real person.
Yeah, it's scary. It's really scary.
I don't be wanting to judge, because I guess people just don't have nobody to talk to. I mean, but when I see it and then the chat talks back to them like a real person, I'm like, what are we doing here? Like,
iRobot taught us nothing.
Yeah, like you're literally feeding it.
Yes.
Like you're feeding it everything. And it's like, oh, well, it even talks like me. Yeah, stupid, because you've been talking to me.
Yeah, I've seen that one too many times over the last handful of months, and I don't know. I'm just baffled that we talking to robots now.
It's crazy. And the fact that there's no like regulation on it or anything, so it's gonna answer the questions. Like, oh, am I depressed? It's probably gonna say yeah.
I've seen kids. It's like there was a news report about a kid who committed suicide because they were talking to ChatGPT
and it told them how to do it.
Yeah.
And it's like, who do you hold accountable for that? Because I think the answer is nobody.
That was the question we left off of on the last episode.
Yeah, because it's just
unregulated,
just
and then who like, when you think about it being unregulated, then you think about, okay, well, who gets to regulate it? Like,
that's even scarier.
Whose voices are being used to actually put in these rules, especially rules on something that's never been seen in this type of capacity before.
Exactly.
And it's growing really fast.
And it's growing faster than we can even process how much it's growing.
And then the people that are responsible for regulation, we said we was gonna leave the boomers alone, but they
the boomers gotta go.
Man,
the boomers have had a stronghold on this country
since forever.
It's time for them. It's time for the boomers to go.
Like, and they
It's
just
time.
won't move.
They won't go
They
nowhere.
refuse.
They
in
won't
any
go.
capacity. They just refuse
Like,
to move.
Yeah.
every time I see something about Mitch McConnell, I'll be like, bruh,
He's still with us.
he's still here?
It's time for the boomers to go. All due respect or disrespect for some of y'all.
Some of y'all
but
prayers
it's
down for sure.
It's time for y'all to really just settle in.
Yeah,
At
just
least
enjoy
let Gen X get a turn.
retirement. Yeah,
Goddamn.
like enjoy retirement. Go, like, there's stuff you can do.
Yeah.
There's stuff you can do. I'm not saying you
It's
gotta
not
check up out of
boring.
here
Like, y'all made sure y'all had money because we ain't gonna have none.
because we ain't gonna have a dime.
So why not just live out? Like, just move, please. Like,
we beg of you.
Mhm.
We are sick of you.
But they also, this stubbornness, I think, is also what's contributing to the delay of, the delay of progress
Mhm.
of information or research like this, because boomers also don't like to acknowledge the problem.
Yeah.
They just want to kind of talk around it
Mhm.
instead of
Okay.
actually treating
Mhm.
the problem at hand. So if the current research is telling us that this is something that's significantly impacting the older population,
Mhm.
since they're the ones that are also still in power, okay,
Mhm.
what are you doing to help further this research or information? What are you doing to support, initiatives behind creating safer environments to where this doesn't occur, whether for environmental causes or
Mhm.
whatever? Like,
I feel like we're asking the right questions
well,
and
aren't
we're
we
having the
always?
right discussion.
Aren't we always?
But the right people aren't listening.
Aren't we always?
Like, come on now. Like,
Now, I will say, we all know that this chapter in the U.S. government book of political chaos people are going to be like, this man's satire.
Okay. I feel like 20, 30 years from now, when like kids are learning about this time period in history, like, what are they going, like, I would read that and be like, oh, these people are idiots.
The thing about that though, like, I mean, with the people that's in charge now, I feel like a lot of what we're actually living through won't even make it to the history books
It won't.
because they're trying to
destroy them.
destroy the
Yes.
history books. So
Yeah.
it's like if you wasn't there, you won't even believe that these things actually happened.
They're going to
You
try to
really won't.
brainwash us
You know.
into thinking it wasn't as bad as we are experiencing.
Mhm.
Right. Like that. And
Just
it's not
like they're
even,
trying to do with slavery
I'm about to say
now.
they're
Yeah,
trying to do it
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
when I'm telling you, I went to this play and that man was talking about how, it's going to be, a different time. And back then there was slave host. I said, host?
Mhm.
I know you don't mean owner.
This is not no Airbnb. Wasn't no hosting of no slaves.
Like, we are not on TV, bro. Like, this is real life.
That's what he refers to it as a
Yes.
host.
Slave host.
It must feel real nice to be able to just rewrite history
Man.
and nobody can check you on it.
It was the fact that I felt like I was the only one in the theater doing this. Like, y'all
Y'all don't hear this?
Y'all
not
not
hot?
hot?
Y'all not hot? Like, I'm hot. So
like, y'all cannot, like, it's just so much stuff. And I think that the way that they do it is very scary too. Like, because there's
Mhm.
people that are, older than us that are supposed to know better and they completely miss those things.
Mhm.
And it's like,
or they just be feeding into the bull.
heavy on that.
Like, what are we doing here?
Heavy on
What
that.
are we? You know better.
Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Like, slave host don't sound crazy to y'all. Like, when you wrote that and you went up there on that stage,
Yeah.
you thought that was acceptable? Because it wasn't. And now y'all done stressed me out. Anywho, so to get back on the subject of apathy,
Mhm.
a couple different questions came to mind as I was doing this research. So I have some questions for y'all. That's not really an interview, but there's a little question. So, with the things that we've discussed in mind, do you think that society being more open to discussing mental health issues has had some negative impacts?
I'm going to say yes. And the reason I'm going to say yes is because we as a society have progressed significantly fast in terms of technology, how we consume media. And I also think that as we've moved through this age, we've seen these advancements. We've also seen the negative sides of how we portray ourselves in consumption for mass audiences can be detrimental to ourselves and others around us. And I think that as we open up the conversation more and more about mental health and about these types of things, it also opens the door for things to be for people to be exploited. And sometimes you can have people who suffer from multiple mental health behaviors and disorders, and not realize that they're being manipulated and exploited and misused. But then now, because we have so much access to things in real time, somebody's humiliation is now viral, and once it's out there forever, and it's pasted everywhere. So yes, this person may have brought themselves to the spotlight to bring awareness to whatever mental health issue that they have, or what they're experiencing, or what someone in their family is experiencing, but that doesn't necessarily mean their response back is going to be positive, and it's going to have a positive impact on the person delivering the message.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with that. In a sense that, because you tell somebody you have some mental health issues going on, then now everything you say, they judging you based on these things. You feel like you're comfortable with sharing with people, thinking that it's, we talking about it now, so I should be more comfortable to share this, because you don't know who else is going through it, and maybe I can get some kind of help and seek some kind of community that way. But then, now everybody think that I'm crazy, or I'm a weirdo now because I got these mental health things going on. So I definitely agree with Maine on that for sure.
Yeah, I think that. I feel like it definitely has some negative impacts for sure. One of the things that I kind of thought of was like self-diagnosing, because we're so open about it and we talk about it so much. It's easy to be like, oh, well, maybe I have this, or maybe I have that, or maybe I got this. And then they're using things like ChatGPT or just Googling their symptoms and just running with it versus actually going to a mental health professional that can help you.
And it's interesting that you bring up self-diagnosing, because like pre-AI, or pre-AI in the state that we know it right now. Of course, self-diagnosing was not a new concept. People used to be going on WebMD, and being like, I got a cough, and WebMD would be like, you about to die.
Dying?
Yes, right now. Like, you got less than 24 hours to pack your things because you're going
your affairs
home.
in order.
Okay, just go ahead and
wrap it up. So I don't think it was a new concept, but again, I think that the state of technology that we're in right now, we have never been exposed to this much information as quick as we are, or as quick as it's coming at us. Things change so fast. You can't even process and diagnose what just happened 5 minutes ago, because something new is being shoved in your face, and it's 24/7.
Yeah,
like the 24/7 news cycle didn't exist. It's not.
Stopped.
It's not a long-term thing.
Yeah.
This was a new invention.
Yeah, it was like
at
after
one point.
like 10 o'clock, everything else, you're going to see that in the morning.
Okay, you see static.
It's like,
static,
it's cool.
baby.
See that in the morning. And now it's like, or we can come directly to your cell phone.
Yeah.
All day long. Or you can have this random person that just props their camera up and be talking on TikTok like they a news anchor, ain't did nobody's research. They're just talking, and
they
now
just be lying.
And you have millions of people that are like, "Oh my god, this lady said," and it's like, all right,
that's what took me so long to get on TikTok, because I'm like, oh, man, all these people just get on here and just doing whatever, saying whatever, and then you have a drove of people agreeing with it, and it be misinformation. like what, bro? Okay, today is April Fool's Day, but with all this misinformation that we get on the regular, like. Every day starts to feel like April Fool's Day.
Listen, I literally told somebody earlier, like, nothing's funny. Don't try to April Fool's Day nothing. Like, we are getting letters from Iran and all kind of stuff. Like, what? Nothing's funny. Like,
look outside.
Let's stop.
That's the joke.
Right. Look outside. That is definitely the joke. Look up our congressman and all of that. That's a real joke for you. Get you a good laugh with that, because of what is actually going on.
But yeah, I think, like, the overconsumption of media definitely pushes us, like, it's like WebMD times 20.
Yeah.
It pushes us further and further and further. And I think that we as a country do not have a strong grasp or understanding of the impact of social media like other countries do.
Yeah. because that's why they restricted the way that they do compared to us and just letting anybody,
especially
have
with
access to
children.
it.
Especially with children.
That makes sense.
And it's not like the research isn't there. There is clear evidence, but greed versus care, we know, what's gonna outweigh the other one.
I do think that like one of the positive things about it, because as I was researching the differences between apathy and depression, one of the things that came up was a lot of times it's labeled as just laziness. Like, this person is just lazy. They don't do nothing. And it's like, okay, but we all have to be motivated in one way or the other. And if whatever they're dealing with is causing them to lose that motivation to get things done, why not try to find ways to help them
to meet them where they are?
Exactly. Like, I just think it's crazy, like, how many children may have been getting punished for something that they actually could not help. And now it's just like...
And how many times do we have to see the evidence of meeting people where they are be proven to where we finally take a step back and say, maybe that does actually work.
Exactly.
Instead of just ignoring it and be like, I'm gonna try something else.
Or instead of being like, you know the answer? A whooping. Like, bro, come on.
Yeah.
And it's like that topic can definitely ruffle some feathers, because I can understand, like, disciplining your kids however you want to discipline your kids. That's your business. But also, like, what are you teaching them by not, like, digging into what actually may be going on with them? Especially if we know the research is telling us that one of the things that is linked to dementia, Parkinson's, all of those things is apathy, which is a lack of that motivation. You're punishing this kid for something that they may deal with 30 years down the line.
Now, this don't mean don't discipline your kids.
No, it don't mean that. Don't mean that at all.
Did you see that video? I saw it on TikTok of the bus driver. It was a lady bus driver standing outside the bus trying to get the kids off. And I think she like either pushed the kid hit her in the butt. And so she either like smacked him or pushed him away.
As a response.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the mom decides that she wants to come fight the bus driver for putting her hands on her kid. And
after your kid put their hands on the teacher inappropriately at that. Oh, okay.
And so the mom ended up swinging on the bus driver, and that bus driver walked that lady down,
baby, with a war.
Because
war mama out.
The problem is you not disciplining little Timmy appropriately, so he think he can just put his hands on anybody, anywhere, and not have no consequences to it.
And now you got to deal with the fact that you got beat up in front of your kid. Like, because as a kid, I'll be like, mama, please. Okay. you ain't had his energy when that lady was beating you up.
Because now you thought I ain't had no discipline in. Okay. Sister.
Oh, I'm going up now because you can't whip that lady. You can't whip me either. It'll be a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
It happens.
Hey.
It happens. So let's see. What other questions did I have here? We talked about all of them. Self-diagnosis, social media access. Let me see what I think another question could be good for this. How?
Okay, good. You go ahead.
Because I ain't really had no question. I just started with how, and I was just hoping that the rest will come to me. So go ahead.
Do y'all see what I do with? Do y'all know, like, what?
I personally think that it's great to just be honest. You know, I could have lied to y'all and been like, oh my gosh, I have this question, but I didn't. So, no.
I'm the same way. Sometimes when I cut the camera on and talk, I don't know what I'm about to say before. I just start.
Yeah, and then it's
I start rolling down the hill. And it's like, oh, okay, I came up with that. Whoa.
Oh, this is great. Or like my thing when I do that, like I'll post something, I'll be like, oh, it's just us being silly. Like nobody's gonna care. Shit goes viral. And I'm like, bro, come on. Like
we weren't even doing anything.
That drinking around the world, everybody thought it was like so planned out. No, I rolled over, texted Jermaine, like, I think I want to go to brunch. You want to go to brunch? And then it turned into
and then it just snowballed from there.
Yeah, and now it's got us in a world of things, and yeah, it's fun. It's fun stuff.
Okay, y'all got toe up on camera or something? Both with the
So it wasn't necessarily tore up on camera. What we did was we did like different culturally themed restaurants and bars and
Okay.
went and like had their signature drinks and stuff.
Okay.
And it was a
So,
great time.
So
Just the
we
two of y'all?
mimicked. It was
The
us
first
and
time,
Parker.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh yeah, Parker did.
Shout out to
yes,
Parker.
yeah. Shout out to Parker.
Mhm.
So we were mimicking Epcot drinking around the world.
Right.
So it's like a unofficial activity that you can do at Epcot where you visit all the countries, you drink their signature drink.
I've done it.
It's
yeah,
a great time.
So we
Great
was
time.
like, huh, why don't we try to do that here? So we said, okay, let's try it, and we did it. And we had.
So where did y'all go? Like, I mean, around at was it Epcot, you just basically just walk to the next stop. So
Yeah.
with this trip, what did y'all like? How did you make it around the world?
So some restaurants we walked to, like they were in
Okay.
walking distance. We did it in 2 parts.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
we couldn't hit
Yeah,
all
got a little far. I was like, wait a minute.
13. It was a little steep.
Okay.
And I feel like we did it in the summertime, so it was fairly warm outside.
Yeah, it was great. But now people are like, oh my gosh, we want to go with y'all. And we like
With us. With
go
us.
where? Like, you sure? Like you saw the TikTok edits. We cut some stuff out.
Okay.
You know? Like y'all even came out with us and be like, never mind.
Yeah.
We cut out some breaks.
It was a lot, but it's a great time. Great time. Anyways, go ahead, Jermaine. I'm sorry.
So yeah, we did part 1 and part 2. Part 2 was
Part 2 was a little more tame.
yeah, part 2
feel like
was
we were more
definitely a little bit more
prepared.
chill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Part
first
1,
time.
yeah. We was just winging it.
And it like it got so crazy that like it took us a minute to put the video out. Like there's a significant amount of time
Okay.
between
Hesitated on putting it out.
No, we
it
just
was
had
just-
to edit out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
because after a while, we didn't sound the same, didn't look the same. Like it was just some things, but it was a
Okay.
great time.
I need to go do my research then on this video.
It's on Instagram.
Yeah, it's on our TikTok. Yeah, it's a great time. And
But okay, so my question was about apathy, and I guess apathy and specifically social media use.
Mhm.
So, do you think that it can be induced by certain patterns of media consumed on social media, or I guess media consumed in general?
Now, can you break down to me what do you mean by apathy when it comes to that? Like, would you seeing
Just
things
like-
online that kind of put you in a mood, and like what do you mean?
So, like that, when you start to feel like that couch potato feeling, and you're stuck
Okay.
and you're not moving, you have no
Oh,
motivation,
okay.
and you're consuming the same type of media, kind of like what's leading to like the red pill
Okay.
your behaviors.
Yeah, they call that brain rot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So, how do you think brain rot, for lack of a better
Okay.
term,
Right.
can impact different generations, but at the same time, like we know Facebook is probably one of the biggest contributors of brain rot that we can see in society today. Just because people again consume so much misinformation and they spread it like wildfire.
yeah, because how many
Versus-
times do they have to say like starting on April 2nd, your information is going to be here, here, and here? It's like, bro, we've seen the same message 25 times.
Oh, like
and
those fake copyright messages.
Yeah, like it's annoying.
And it's like, are you even really reading the terms of service that you're telling other people to read? No,
No.
you're not. Because if you were, we wouldn't be doing this. But what do you think? So I guess my question is, how do you think media is going to address the consequences of this type of brain rot consumption in future state? Like, do you think that? And when I say media, I mean like journals, newspapers, news media.
My thing is like, how do we? I feel like with the way social media is now, like it don't matter what. I feel like with all these media companies, I feel like no matter what it is, as long as it generates clicks, we're gonna continue to push at it. I feel like, is the media going to hold some responsibility for that? No, I feel like we are. I feel like we can't put the toothpaste back in the tube at this point. I feel like with so many things changing and so many greedy hands in the pot of people wanting to just capitalize on just clicks within social media or misinformation out there, I feel like what positives do they have, unless they just feel morally responsible if they have children that's suffering from this? What responsibility do they have? Because their bottom line is they want to make money off of it.
Yeah.
So I don't hate to
And I
sound
hate
like
how
this,
I hate how that concept has pushed out so many independent voices. And like just looking at like Black newspapers, for example, how many Black newspapers used to exist across this country to how many exist now, and why that is, and how like systemically we keep seeing the same pattern repeat itself over and over again, and we just can't seem to break from that habit.
Yeah.
I wish I had an answer. I just feel, I don't know. I feel like the spaces that we would think that like we would want media to be a little bit more responsible. I don't see that. I mean, those things may exist, sure, but I just don't think that they're gonna be pushed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have a lot of hope for the media and in that aspect. I just don't. I hate to sound like a Debbie Downer when it comes to that, but I don't.
Yeah, I mean but that's reality though. Like it is what it is. I personally think that social media has the chance to influence apathy in multiple ways. But like when you start to see things that are like, as we're sitting here talking about apathy syndrome, right? I've never in my life so far seen a TikTok about apathy syndrome. But because we're sitting here talking about it in front of our phones,
it's gonna pop up.
It's gonna start to pop up. And then someone who has critical thinking skills or, you know, will dig a little deeper, won't just flow with, oh, now I have apathy syndrome because these videos keep popping up and because of this and because of that. And it depends on the type of videos that pop up too. You might have the videos that pop up that tell you, you know, you're a lazy piece of crap and you should be doing this, or they're the videos that might pop up that say, hey, it might be a little bit more to this. You're not lazy. You're not this, and try to positively influence the person. So I feel like it could go either way, but it's going to take a lot of work. And because of something like this that doesn't have a ton of research, it might be kind of hard to come up with those solutions now. But, you know, years down the line,
it ain't no money in it.
Ain't no money in it.
It ain't no money in it, so people don't want to invest in something they not gonna see a return on.
Exactly, because even like when I was looking at the research, I went to the Parkinson Foundation website or whatever, and they were talking about how they were investing this money into this research about apathy and Parkinson's, but there was never anything else. Like, and I want to say they started investing in the research back in 2017. So from 2017 to now, if you have nothing else on your website about this, what is actually going on here? Like, now y'all put $1 on it and y'all wasting your money.
The world ain't even the same as it was in 2017.
Yeah,
at all.
Never. The world will never be the same again.
That part. And I think that it'll, like, this is going to be the prime time to start doing a lot of this research. Like, post-pandemic stuff is completely different than pre-pandemic. And we have to now acknowledge that because we're 6 years into this thing. Like,
I mean, but you got people who still refuse to acknowledge that even happened. So
that part right there, they still talking about it's a cold.
Man, I was in Chicago last weekend and I was at a bookstore. It was an older guy in there and he was on that same type of time. Like, and I had my girl with me and she's a nurse. So she saw it COVID firsthand. She was working in the ICU, but he was like, yeah, we're not taking no vaccine, or COVID wasn't what they said it was. And it's like, right, like the science and research is there. Like, where are we still fighting on this?
Yeah. And I think too, like, on top of the research being there, we actually lived through it.
Yeah.
We see it. And I still think that it's very early for us to see the impacts of what COVID actually did. It's only been 6 years. There are children that were born during that time, either before the vaccine or after.
Yeah.
Those kids are only 6 years old.
Yeah.
So when they get older, it's still going to be more information that we need to, you know, look into. Like, people like that drive me crazy. I don't even got time to argue with y'all no more. Believe what you want to believe. Believe it's a cold. Believe, I don't care.
I equate those people to flat earthers, and I'm not wasting my time.
I always have the same question. I think we both always have the same questions with the flat earthers. Where's the end? If it's flat, where's the end?
Hello.
Like, tell me where the end is.
All the ships, do they just fall off? crazy.
They just go, boop.
Yeah, right.
Like, that's a concept I don't think I will ever understand. And if I ever understood, I'm going to check myself into
okay,
because
something's wrong with me. Okay, something's wrong with me.
Something has happened, and we need to fix it if that's the case.
But
yeah.
Also, I think a lot of what we see on social is people comparing themselves
to
people who only going to show the highlights of their life.
Yeah.
It's
curated.
Yes,
it's curated.
They're only going to show you what they want you to see, but they're comparing it as if that is their actual reality. And I think that may have a lot to do with with the scrolling and people falling into depression and all that. It's the constant comparison of complete strangers. Who are just showing this facade on their socials.
And if you hadn't opened up your social media on that particular day, you might not have never even knew this person existed.
Or there's people out there that do cover some of the more realistic things. Like I love to watch cleaning videos. Maybe that makes me a weirdo. I don't know. But a lot
get it. Is it cleaning rugs?
It's cleaning anything.
Okay.
Those rug videos, I be having to stop myself because I will go there.
See, I'm a paint video girl.
Now I need a carpet cleaner.
Yeah.
A paint video, like paint mixing.
Yes, I love the little marble making. Love those. Love those down. But a lot of the cleaning videos will talk about people who are experiencing mental health issues, and now these people are coming in to do the clean. And so it's like it's showing, this might be either their real life or their customers or whoever's real life. And it's like, it's there. I get it. I understand that it happens. And I think that is just important to, like you said, understand that everybody not going to post that. Like, there's going to be some people that's like,
you're never going to know somebody off social media.
Never.
Like, that's never going to be the full picture of them. And not to say that you're going to know somebody fully in real life, but you'll certainly know them, or at least it's a little bit harder for them to put a mask on in person than it is on the internet.
Yeah.
Because you can hide behind anything, anybody on the internet. You can be whoever.
Okay. And then you meet that person in real life and be like, hell no.
And we've seen stories like that.
We've seen it play out in real life.
We've seen it so many times. Like, how many times do we have to say, like, take the microphones away. Take the microphones away from some of these people. I'm sick of them. Sick of them.
I will say a lot of those died off though over the year. A lot of them podcasts, I'm like, man, y'all like the podcast equipment is too affordable these days for everybody to be jumping on the mics. I will say a lot of that has died down.
I have noticed that too.
Yes.
I think that it started to die down as we started to hold people more accountable. And like, they're like, you know what? I'm just going to shut up. Because I don't want to be held accountable for the stupid things.
Like, I'm tired of getting yelled at. So instead of changing my behavior, I'm just stop talking. So y'all won't hear me.
I'm just going to stop talking. I'm still going to think the same thing. I'm still going to do them. But, I'm just not going to.
Like, I'm still right. I'm just going to be right and quiet.
And I feel like we have so many different generations on social media now that it's like you have the generation us millennials, we know what's not supposed
for sure. Yeah, at one point it was felt like only us was on the internet,
we were having a great time.
And then next thing you know, your grandma is requesting you as a Facebook friend.
For sure,
like, Granny,
like what? You graduated with my great auntie. Leave me alone. We don't need to be friends on nothing.
I don't know you.
You are a stranger. And like some of the stuff like the younger generation posts, and I always feel like I'm aging myself when I do this, but like some of the stuff the younger generation posts, I'd be so irritated. I'd be like, you have to waterboard me
to get this information out of
me. Because y'all just willingly tell people this.
You would never know. You would never know. It would never come out my lips.
Like, imagine if social media had been what it is now back in like 2011, 2012.
And we were on the cusp of it starting social media starting to reveal itself, but not at its potential that we see it now.
Not
and baby, thank God.
You're right. Thank God for sure. I know it's gonna be a day where my son gonna be on the internet. He gonna say something like, "Yeah, my dad used to," and it'd be some shit like, "Yo, we should have kept that in the house." Bro. Right? Why are you sharing that?
They didn't know. They didn't have to.
Right. For sure.
I be thinking about that, and this is completely random, but I feel like you're the perfect guest to talk about this with. some of the music videos that like influenced our growing up, and then it's like we got grown and got to the club, and it wasn't
that. The music videos were so deceptive because I just knew
Now,
the club.
I will say I'm a little bit older than y'all. The way the club was depicted in the music videos, when I first started going out, they looked just like that.
We missed it. We missed it.
Y'all, I think y'all might have missed it. I think I'm not sure. I can guess y'all age. I mean, we all millennials, but at the same point, I'm making is I feel like when you all started to go, I feel like it was.
We got the tail end of it.
Yeah,
we were still in the club and business casual.
Okay, and then it became booth culture. Shortly after.
And that's when we kind of like
right, and then it became like VIP versus general population.
Yeah,
and it's like, yo, why are we not all on the floor at the same time?
And I hate that.
And
that's
now everybody standing around looking at each other crazy.
For sure. So now, and back in my day, yes, we were all. There was no booth culture back when I was in the club, but I feel like y'all were a little bit on the tail end of that for sure.
Yeah, it's bad because I think about like the Nelly's hot hair video. I'm I'm about to be at the club. It's gonna be lit. We're gonna be sweaty. We're gonna be dancing. And we just be standing there looking at each other.
Nope. They don't even dance in the club no more. For real.
They don't dance. They do nothing. But maybe bringing back dancing in the club will cure some mental health stuff too. Like maybe
I used to be a real big
out.
dancer in the club. Nobody believes me, but I used to really circles. I was crumping. I was all that.
I was about to ask, was you in hip roll battles?
No, I wasn't hip rolling. I didn't hip roll, but I definitely was out there in the club dancing, sweaty at the end of the night, tired, body hurt from dancing for sure. I was definitely that guy.
That's wild because
but you know what, Sheree, that makes me think we got to bring back the famous question.
What? Which one
from our last season?
Famous question.
If you were in a dance battle for your life, Barry.
Well, technically he didn't answer that one because
that's what I'm saying. That's we got to bring it back just for you. Okay, so you are in a dance battle for your life.
Uh-huh.
Are you jitting or are you hip rolling?
Whoa! I'm gonna go with the jit for sure. My feet could never really move that fast, but my hips definitely not moving like that. No. I'm gonna go with the feet work. I'm gonna go with the jit. I was never the hip roll guy. Pull the shirt up. No, I was never. No groundwork. Oh no, you won't catch me doing that, man. No, never did that. I looked at them weird. Listening to Pretty Ricky doing shit like that. No, man, not me.
Oh my
nope.
gosh. What always makes me laugh about those times is like niggas was rehearsing. Like they was
man,
YouTube videos. It's
they were.
YouTube videos as proof. Like
they were literally going to each other's houses. Like we gonna have dance practice at this time, and it's just like 5 men in the basement hip rolling. Like, what is going on?
Like, that was a weird era. Y'all boys was weird for that. Y'all boys was real strange.
With the video camera set up to record.
Yes.
The
throw it up on YouTube.
Camera. Throw it up on YouTube. The good old days of YouTube.
And I feel like at that point, like tripods and all that, like it was probably somebody's camera in a chair.
Okay. On top of a bookshelf.
Man.
Oh my God, I forgot about that question, Jermaine. That was good. That was perfect timing right there because that was great for me. Because I don't even know like why I came up with that question or why you would ever be in a battle for your life.
And they
say
dance.
Like dance. Okay. Yeah. Like, oh shit. All right. Let me
just get to it. Let me hip roll real quick.
Because if I'm hip rolling, you might as well just kill me, bro. Like you just kill me. Like because I know somebody got their camera out. Just kill me and get it over with because I cannot live with this footage. If this footage get out, yes, I'm going to be depressed. I'm going to have Parkinson's. Yes, I'm going to be
apathetic.
Yes. Do not record me hip rolling.
At least now we know, like if we see a video of Barry hip rolling, something wrong.
It's the rest.
Yes.
Call the police.
Help. Send help. Yes. Check on me.
Oh my God, that was great. That was good for me. Jermaine, great job. Because I forgot all about that question. If that's the case, then we can also ask him one other question.
Which one?
Ooh.
Which was, I don't remember like the wording of it exactly, but if you could be anybody.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember. So if you could switch places with someone for 1 week, who would it be? Now, before you answer, there are some precursors.
Okay.
This can be any time period, any place, The person can be alive or dead.
Okay.
You don't have to be dead.
You don't have to be
if
dead
the person is dead.
Okay.
Like you'll just be asleep somewhere. I don't know.
Okay.
You get all their problems, all the pluses, all the negatives, whatever for 1 week.
Okay.
Who would you be? Yeah, we put you in a hot seat.
I feel like I'm gonna have a lame answer.
We've
There's
heard
no such thing. We've had all kind of stuff.
Okay.
Didn't somebody say they wanted to be a rock at one point?
Yeah, a rock or a butterfly or something. Yeah, and y'all just won't let me live down that I said I would be Dick Wolf for a week. But I want to know how his brain write them, or
And I'll have to be like in current times with who they are.
It would be right now. You would just be a different person.
Okay, that makes it okay.
But they like. If you want to exist in daytime, you can. I just don't know how enjoyable it's gonna be.
Yeah, depending on who you pick.
I was gonna say Berry Gordy because I'm like me starting Motown and knowing that I'm gonna change the sound of music for generations, like the sound of American music, like leading up to that. Like I will want to be Berry Gordy when he's starting Motown and that feeling
in that
of
basement.
Yeah, and finding the artist, and I want to see what that if that would look like. But if Berry Gordy in 2026.
How about Berry Gordy having to deal with the Temptations?
Oh,
like you got to deal with
David
Ruffin.
I would have to deal with them in 2020. David Ruffin on social media. Oh my, yeah, man. Oh Lord.
Or even if you flip it, you did it the other way. You had to deal with David Ruffin and Otis and all of them back then,
and everybody problem.
And all their problems.
It was hot both ways.
Yeah. Dang. Okay.
But that is a good choice.
And nobody said that one.
Nobody has said that.
And I don't think it was a lame answer. I like that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm just thinking about him in 2026 dealing with the artist and
what Motown has like.
Yeah. And thinking of Detroit right now. In 2026. But yeah, that's my answer. I'm gonna roll with that answer.
All right.
Okay.
Jermaine.
Nope, it's your turn. Since
who you be?
You suggested it.
I did suggest it, but I didn't have a person in mind. But I can think of somebody. You know what? I know who I'm gonna be.
Who?
Because I feel like we're very similar, and I like her. Lex from Portland.
You know what? You know what's so funny? I was gonna ask you, did you want to go to their live show? And
absolutely. We can get tickets today.
Yeah, I love them. Y'all might see me there.
Listen, it can be a party. Because I love them. They're so fun.
I do. I really like Lex. I think Lex, both of them are together is great, but I think Lex is a star.
Yeah,
when
she
Lex is a star.
Started imitating Christina Aguilera the other day. And I love me some ex-Tina, okay? But she was so on point. And it was probably one of the funniest videos I've seen in a very long time. And I feel like that's just how she is. Like, I feel like everyday life is like that for her.
Sure. I think so too. I think they're really themselves on and off camera. Like I feel like they're themselves regardless.
Yeah, I like them. So now, Jermaine, you're in the hot seat. Who you gonna be, girl?
I'm about to pick somebody that I picked before.
No, that's cheating.
No, it's not cheating.
Yes, it is. I made up one on the spot.
That's good for you, but you not me.
Jermaine, pick a person.
I can't because I'm trying to think.
You got one in your back pocket, at least one.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Why wouldn't you?
Because that's not in the episode notes.
Okay, but me and Barry answered.
Okay, so. good for y'all. Y'all want some cookies?
Yes, I do
it. Call Matt.
First of all, it took me so long to get that first set of cookies. But
you got them.
I did.
You got them.
Shout out to Matt.
Okay. Okay, let me stop playing. You're not gonna like my answer, and I feel like I can't remember if I said her before or not. Okay, but I feel like you're not gonna like my answer.
But who cares? You don't never care if I like stuff, so wait, don't care now.
Okay, if I could switch places with someone, it would be Olandria. I love her. That's my girl.
Oh, I not like her.
No, I said you're not gonna like my answer because she's from Love Island.
Oh yeah, no, I just don't know nothing about that show, baby. I tried. I watched that one episode at your house.
Yeah, me too. I watched one. I was like, it ain't for me. But the hype around it made me had to check it out. And
it's really that season 6 that took it there.
The crazy thing is, I normally love like those type of shows. Like I watch Love Is Blind, I'll watch Married at First Sight, all those things. But that one, I was like, what the hell? What are they doing?
Oh, listen.
And it felt like it never ended. I'm like, dog, why has this show been going on for 8 months?
Because it's the drama. It's the drama.
Somebody, is Alandria. I know who she is. She's on the same episode or season as that Huda girl. Yeah, no, never watching that show. Especially
so season 6
that came out these last couple weeks.
Yeah, so season 6 is what really kind of pushed. I mean, people knew about Love Island. People talked about it. They had a fandom, but season 6 really kind of pushed it into like superstardom because it had like Janae, Serena, Odell Beckham's little brother Cordell, and the cast that we know now is season 6, and so that kind of also that parasocialness of social media kind of boosted up the expectations for season 7 to also have that like star factor, that wow. And I think that the contestants going into season 7 knew that, and some of them didn't let that like try to cloud their experience, and some of them very clearly did.
Oh, and like they were acting you felt like they were acting a specific way because of
that first like they wanted to kind of replicate what happened in season 6, but see, the reason that
being themselves,
and the reason that season 6 was so successful is because it was so organic. Like it you could tell it wasn't forced interaction, it wasn't forced like affection, it wasn't forced relationship building. Where season 7, right out the gate, you're like, something ain't right with a few of y'all. Then it's like, then all these crazy stories come out. They kick one girl off because they found out she was racist. Like the first 2 seasons or the first 2 episodes. Then it just got weird. Like it got weird, and then it just felt like, okay, what is really happening here?
Yeah, I feel like all of those shows kind of get to that point where it's like, okay, enough is enough. Like, and they either need to stop or they need to revamp.
And season 6 brought so many new watchers and new eyes that the fandom for season 7 was already out of control before it even started. Yeah. Because people were building their own perceptions based off what they were seeing on TV of these people that they had never heard of before, never met before. And so you kind of have that expectation with reality TV because you know it's reality TV, but at the same time, we're seeing things like this is happening technically in real time. So they're on the island. They don't have their phones. They don't have stuff. So we're seeing stuff play out in real time for us, and we can react to it quickly.
And that might have been a year ago compared to when they filmed it, and
not even that. But they can't. They might not have seen it. Like we have a bird's eye view. Yeah, and they only have a view of their radius. Right. So something could be happening over here
that we see and they don't.
Exactly.
Make sense.
And then it colors a whole different, like it creates a whole different direction of what can happen in reality TV.
Yeah. Do you guys think that in a way social media influences reality TV instead of it being the other way around?
Absolutely.
Because I feel like, my reality TV show was always The Real World. Like,
I love the real world. I loved it.
Couldn't tell me nothing about that. And I started watching at I don't think I watched the very first season, but very close to the beginning. But I remember like Ruthie and like
that was the Hawaii season, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was going crazy. And I was like, oh, this how Hawaii get down? Okay.
Oh yeah, they was getting down in Hawaii. Ruthie was like alcoholic.
She was all of the addicts.
Yeah.
She had it all, and I think that like actual like raw reality of reality TV is what's missing from a lot of the shows now.
Yeah, a lot of reality do be scripted for real.
Well, and think about it. As we experienced those things in real time, people saw like executives and the people in power saw the reactions to that, and they wanted to keep replicating that. So how do you do that? And by starting to script and direct what people see. But you also have to realize too, these people who are on reality TV also see how a viral moment can make or break their career. And so then you get a show that's really just a bunch of people trying to turn like a very scripted scenario into a viral moment. And it just is like, what are we consuming now? Like, what is
Right,
even
like,
happening?
Maybe it would be viral if it was genuine. Like, did you ever like you ain't think about that?
Like reality TV used to have at least some lens of genuineness. Like there used to be at least a very thin layer of like, oh, like wow, this is real.
This is real for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's scary. But I used to always want to be on reality TV, and then I was like, nah, I'm straight. Like some of these shows, like same as I feel with like Grey's Anatomy. Wrap it up. It's all right.
I was definitely going to apply to be on Love is Blind. I just wanted to see.
You know what?
I tried to get her.
Let me look directly in this camera when
I tried to get her to apply.
My problem with Love is Blind is Nick and Vanessa Lachey. Like they're just not good. Okay. They're not good at hosting the reunion. They're not asking the questions that we want
that need to be asked
to them to like. We're literally telling them like they switch to doing a live reunion, and it's like, okay, we want you to ask this question, and they will just not ask it. And it's like, now this is dumb and you're ruining it. But other than that, I would have tried Love is Blind, but I would have been very, I don't know.
Yeah. When I watch Love is Blind, I'm like, they're not asking the right questions to know the ethnicity of these.
Okay. What do y'all be having at y'all barbecue?
Yeah. There's certain questions you can ask without being too direct. Yeah. You can ask to know what their ethnicity is. And I'll be like, don't ask the right questions. Let me on the show. Like, but then I might get stuck with a white woman and be like, oh shit, I fell in love with a white woman. What the fuck?
Like, that was not on my bingo. I think that's like where Love is Blind like made me not want to do it. It's like it's city specific. I'm cool. Okay. Like if I wanted to just date random men in Detroit, I would just do that. But like that, no.
But I saw the Detroit cast and it didn't look like very Detroity.
I think a lot of people came here to go to it. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think those people were like
they weren't
from Metro Detroit. Yeah, they came and it just happened to be.
Yeah. I think they definitely
this wasn't the baddies audition.
Oh my gosh! I remember my mom used to tell me I should go on Bad Girls Club. I'm like, Mom,
no.
Like what type of child do you think I am?
No.
In my younger years, like late teens, early 20s, I could understand why people would think I'd be on there. But now, nah, I be chilling.
Nah. Well, I don't want nobody I know to be on Baddie.
Nobody at all.
Please.
Don't even feed them on that show. They just fight the liquor, bottle on the table. You got light, dark, figure out the rest.
Yep. Fight it out. And that's why
eating cups of ramen. I'm like, what? Why y'all, this is Zeus Network. This is a $1 billion platform.
Like,
why
what are we doing? What are we doing?
Why y'all don't feed these girls?
Listen, they actually had a lawsuit for Love is Blind. They were saying like they didn't have enough food. They were encouraged
$1 billion companies,
and so then they would get in these public settings once all the couples meet each other and start fighting because
they hungry
and they drunk.
That's the Baddie's recipe right there.
Imagine you just chilling and you having a good day. You living in this house and you ain't had nothing to eat all day. And here come Krishan trying to fight. Man, I am hungry.
Yeah. Yep.
But
people watch it. People want to watch it.
I do have a Zoo subscription. I'm not gonna lie, but I also feel like I need to keep my ear to everything.
I would say I feel like that's market research.
Yeah, it's absolutely market research. I don't watch the seasons faithfully, but every once in a while, I just check in to see what they got going on.
Finger on the pulse.
Yeah.
So what did you think about some of the shows that were from here? Like what was it? Love and Marriage Detroit.
Yeah.
And, it was like one other one. Did you watch any of those?
I did not. To answer the short answer, no.
Okay.
I didn't. Right. I was aware of them happening. Even when Baddies was supposed to be the Detroit, or was Baddies Midwest or something. But for the most part, no. I'm gonna answer the question. No.
Okay. Do you think there's a niche here for that?
I do not think.
I just think it hasn't been very reflective of the Detroit experience.
That's fair.
That's
and
my
also,
thing.
Detroit people, we have a bad rap.
Now
right
what?
Now.
Sorry.
Slight earthquake.
Okay, like what the hell?
Detroit people don't have the best rap right now on reality TV. Like we keep the Detroit representatives ain't really been doing it like they need to.
I mean, but think of like the first person that I can think of to represent Detroit on reality TV.
Delicious.
Delicious, yeah.
Okay.
And sister.
So what, Delicious in 2026?
Yeah.
I got you. I know exactly what you mean.
Like that's
I know exactly what you mean.
Never saw it.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
It's not even the same person.
I think Detroit's reality introduction has to be uniquely Detroit. Like I feel like we keep trying to replicate these other what's been successful in other markets when we clearly know that Detroit is not like other markets. We have a very unique type of style and the way we consume media, and the way we expect media to be delivered to us. And so I think that when people continue to try to replicate these reality shows and these dating shows, instead of coming with something original, it kind of isn't received in the same way it would be somewhere else.
So I have to ask, like, what is, like, if there was a Detroit reality show based on any genre of reality TV, what are some things that y'all would want to see?
Oh, that's a good question. I want to see like restaurants. Like I need to see the food. Like you know, go to different restaurants and you know give opportunities to smaller businesses here. If I did not see a fight, I would be upset.
So it had to be something based on like with contestants, like a competition almost.
Yeah, like some sort of competition or just some sort of like peek into what the life is like in Detroit. I feel like people have an idea of it only when it comes to music,
right?
But maybe not so much the actual reality of it. So I would want to see that.
Okay.
And I kind of like a spinoff to her idea. I would love to see the incorporation of food and history in all parts of Detroit, not just downtown, not just, you know, Corktown, but in all neighborhoods, because Detroit has such a rich and unique history that touches all the corners of the city, not just one particular part. So I would love to definitely see.
I'm glad you said that.
I would love, and I would also love to see the perspective of young professionals in today's city environment. Yeah. Like, because we know, especially historically, like we know the numbers of people and, you know, workforce like engagement throughout the years looking back. And we know that there has been significant flight from Detroit that has contributed to where we are now. But I think we're also at an interesting place where we are starting to see a lot more younger faces in positions that we haven't seen them before. And it would be interesting to get a day in the life, or just not necessarily a day in the life, but just a real perspective.
Like it's spotlighting and highlighting them a little more.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I think it could be fun.
Yeah.
It could.
That sounds doable. It does sound like I'm gonna have to put 10 girls in a house and they compete
fight it out.
Yeah, like no
for a Spirit of Detroit challenge.
Yeah, what it sound like?
Fight it out for a coney dog.
Because we're not beating you.
Okay. Whoever win the fight,
right?
Okay, Coney dog.
That sounds good though. I am working on a documentary that's talking about the 300 years of Detroit. Though. It's gonna be 30 episodes. But more on that when my 10-year anniversary come around in October.
Ooh, that's exciting.
I am absolutely working on that. So
okay, we're gonna hold you to it.
No, it's actually in motion. It's happening for sure.
Okay, good.
Yes, it's happening.
Yeah, I like that.
I've been working on it since like October, so it'll be about a year by the time it come out.
All right.
Yeah.
Whoever is
it's aliens.
Yeah,
it's aliens.
I hope you watch our show,
and
I hope you know that I don't like you.
The aliens are coming.
Because it ain't nothing we can do about it. All y'all gonna hear is shaking.
Maybe they won't hear it. They'll just see our reactions.
Listen, at least you'll hear a little bit of it compared to how we used to record.
Oh yeah, that was rocky.
Crazy. We would have to literally stop because it would be like those freaking bikers every year. I don't even know what the
it used to be like it wasn't the Motor City bike ride. It was something like bikes and motorcycles and what's them little go-kart looking cars.
Yeah, it was just all kind of stuff. And it's like hello. Like
and they would ride down like brush and in like that Midtown area, New Center area.
And we was recording in a space that didn't have heat, or didn't have air, so we would have to have the windows open.
And it's hot, and we was drinking tequila. So all of these things, and we was in the attic.
Yeah.
All these things added together.
And we weren't even drinking like regular tequila, like something that like would be okay. We were drinking hot Avion.
Y'all are tough.
See, now you see why my mama said I should have went on bad.
Listen, we had some times, okay?
Hey, it's lit.
I mean, 8 seasons. Shit.
Hey,
congratulations on that too, by the way. 8 seasons, that's a huge deal. So many people start and then just never start again. So for y'all to be here at 8 seasons, that is a really huge deal. I've seen so many people come and go over almost my 10 years of doing this, 15 years of my career. I've been seeing so many people come and go, but the fact y'all are still here, I'm happy for y'all.
Thank you. What's funny is we're actually coming up on 10 years too.
Okay.
Next year.
Okay. Y'all doing something special for it? You have to. That's not even a question. You have to. It don't even have to be like a big to-do. It could be something small.
I have an idea, but I know that my idea is gonna stop right there.
You don't like people like that?
Yeah, that's a nice way of saying it. That's a nice way of saying it.
You don't want to be social.
It's not even that I don't like people, and it's not that I don't
the
want
center
to be
of
social.
attention.
No, it's not even that. It has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
It's just planning can be a lot. And it takes a lot of resources internally and externally. And I often feel like, and I see this happen in both sides, I often feel like that return on investment is not always there the way it should be. And this is both from your known audience and unknown audience. And trying to address why that is can also be taxing. And I also think we're in a very interesting space for events right now.
Yeah.
Like, we've seen the event scene in Detroit evolve in so many different ways. There have been high points, low points, and getting into that, like going into the professional lens and looking at professional events, there really isn't. There are events that happen now, but they're either very curated for a specific type of young professional, or people don't know about them, so nobody's going to them, and then they stop having them because they're not successful. So I say all that to say I hate event planning.
Got you. I totally get that. I totally understand.
And she's not a planner.
I am not. I am, but I'm not. I am what I want to be. Like certain things I can, but like my everyday life, I plan that down to the T.
Okay.
But actually planning other things, I don't always like to do.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, Jermaine's better at it. So, I just let her.
Oh, that's why it stops with you.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it.
But, I mean, you never know. We might do something.
So maybe if you pull some more weight, then...
Do you see her face? Do you see her face?
Nah, we did not invite you on here for you to insult me. At least you insulted me in my face and wasn't fake about it. But come on, man. You wasn't supposed to say that. That's not where that was supposed to go. But I don't know. Because I feel like, for me, it's not so much the event planning part of it. I am one of those people that I'll do, I don't want to call it stupid because it's not, maybe it is, but like I'll do stuff like, to me, nobody listens to our podcast. So I don't know that we would sell tickets. You know what I mean? Like, because I just think that people don't. I just do it because I like to. Even though the numbers are there, like I could look it up, but it just, I don't know. So it feels like, do I want to put that energy into planning something like that? And I don't know what the return on the investment is going to be. Not really.
So why are we looking at it like an investment instead of just like a celebration?
Everything is an investment.
Yeah, it costs money. That's an investment.
So you mean tell me if y'all don't do anything for 10, y'all just not gonna do nothing because y'all feel like y'all not gonna make nothing off of it?
No, it's not. I just don't want to be tired. Like I want to be able to enjoy it. And I feel like in order for me to enjoy it, it has to be a certain way.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's stressful. It's a lot. Like And I think people don't realize, like, even for us to get started 10 years ago took years.
Okay.
Like, I think this podcast is probably one of the more well thought out business ideas that we've ever done. Like, because we have done other business ventures together, and we are just like, we don't gotta talk about that.
we ain't gotta do this no more. Actually, I don't like this anymore.
Yeah, it's like, and then we could just be like, peace out, because it wasn't really, we didn't put too much into it. But with this, I feel like we put a lot into it. It took a long time, so I feel like celebrating at 10 would be great, but also like maybe 15. Like, maybe that will make me more excited to celebrate. I don't know.
Well, I just hope y'all wake up one day and be like, you know what? Let's do it. Celebrate 10 years. Maybe one day that bright idea might just go off in your head. Like, yo, this is it.
This is it. We
hopefully. I hope y'all celebrate yourselves to some degree. Some big, whether big or small. I just want y'all to celebrate yourselves. I will be there.
Okay. We also enjoy celebrating other people. Like, we like that showing up for other people.
That's why I said, like, yo, it's got to be different. I'm presenting myself totally different now. I've been doing that for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's my turn. It's y'all turn to be celebrated. It's 10 years. 10 years, bro.
we got time.
You got time. You got a year. Time. But that also means like y'all can start now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna let it go. But I encourage y'all to celebrate yourselves though.
We'll see. We'll I done pressed all the wrong buttons.
See, and that means that it's time to wrap it up.
All right. So, Barry, thank you so much for coming on to our show.
Thanks again for having me.
If you want to tell the people of anything you got coming up, any new stuff, how can they support you? All of the things.
Just the Uprising Network. You can Google it, find it. The Uprising.tv is the website with all of my recent productions on there. You can find me on Instagram at barry.tun. I am definitely way more active than I've ever been on Instagram and TikTok. Same thing on TikTok, same name, barry.tun. Yeah, you can find me there. And then hopefully y'all come through my 10-year anniversary party in October.
Period.
Yeah, we there. It's lit. And by the way, we have on
They do. She has on the old. That's probably the first one that I dropped. The first ones I could tell by how it's printed and the hoodie that it's on. And then she got the Serena Nike swoosh your weapon drop. I want to thank y'all for y'all support. Man.
Of course,
anytime. And let me tell the people.
Okay.
When I be having on my my juvenile t-shirt and the Hot Boys t-shirt and all that, and I get compliments all the time, they are from this man right here.
Oh, look, thank you. I'm just gonna say thank you. I don't take compliments very well, but thank you so much.
Of course. So thank you so much for coming. Jermaine, we got anything new?
No, not that I can. Go like our Margarita of the Month videos. Yes.
Margarita of the Month.
Yes.
Yeah. So we've been going to Chili's every month and trying their margaritas, and we do like little TikToks and stuff. And Chili's has been commenting, so we're trying to get them to sponsor us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So come on, Chili's.
Okay. What was the last one? What was the last one?
It was a lemon drop margarita, and it was actually very good.
Okay.
It was the best one that we've had.
Because them other two
so far.
Ooh.
Real shaky. Real shaky because there's no need to put tequila and vodka. Like, you know that, right? Like,
in a margarita. Why are you doing that, Chili's?
Yeah.
It was real steep.
Yeah. It was a lot. And then this month is peach something. I don't know. So we need to get on the schedule.
Okay.
It's lit. So yeah, check out our videos there. And I really don't feel like saying this whole spiel, but you know what, people, I'm gonna give it to y'all because y'all been listening to us for almost 10 years. All right. So thank you all so much for listening to episode 6 of season 8. Make sure you're following The New Kids on all social media platforms at The New Kids LLC, and subscribe to our YouTube account, The New Kids University, where we are teaching you all of the things. If you have a topic in mind for our show, please send us an email at thenewkidsllc@gmail.com. And also, I guess we do have something a little new to announce. We are going to be adding a few more guests this season. So
like we do.
Stay tuned.
That's news for me.
Okay. I'm like,
she said, I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
We're going to have a few more guests
real
for
new.
y'all. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, as always, thank you for your support. Keep listening, and we hope you learned something new.
All right, the new kids are out.
This was fun.